Alright guys, this is how I played with some vibe coding or agent assistant coding to create this shop. As you can see, we have all kinds of filters. We can filter by price, by brand, and on top of this we have filters based on release date and price. We have pagination, and if we click on certain product, we can add it to our cart. We can increase the quantity, and this is dependent on its availability. Some of the products have size options. So for example, here we can add the same product but with different sizes, and we'll have a separate entry in our cart. For all this, I used React, predominantly Load Sonnet, as well as GPT-4o model. Since React is heavily JavaScript-based, the output from the assistant needed to be simplified. I would recommend before start coding to add the following rules from the GitHub repository of awesome copilot, and then from the collections you can go, for example, to front-end web development and see that we have here special rules or instructions which we can implement inside of Visual Studio Code. So the instructions are somewhat best practices or modern patterns, hooks for work with React following the official documentation of the framework. So if we click on the VSCODE install icon, we can open the link with Visual Studio Code, and basically we'll create the instructions. And we see the instructions here which will be applied when AI is generating code for us. This technique is extremely helpful because it constrains the robots and also forces them to follow best practices and use specific versions. For example, here for React, it limits it to the latest versions of the framework. Of course, you can check all of those and add yours. I was also using Gemini Code Assist, and as you can see, it also has an agent mode. Don't forget to save all kinds of changes that you're having inside our local repository in order to be easier for you to return back to previous successful state, because it's very easy if you change the modes to agent on the preferred robots, a lot of your files to be overwritten. Another interesting tip is that you can directly drag and drop screenshots taken, for example, from Figma that can help and orient preferred model in order to try to fix your front end or to really recreate it using the sample image. And last but not least, I would definitely recommend you to check all the generated code, because in this case, I was having quite a lot of duplicate code as well as code that was difficult to be understood. So I was simplifying quite a lot the logic. Right. I hope that those tips can help you to simplify your work with React with the help of AI and custom instructions. If you have enjoyed the content, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you.